keeping up with the motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with a remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students.
Hello students, welcome to today's learning session. I am here to teach you English grammar, topic letter writing, the formal letter for standard 3rd, 4th and 5th. Have you ever written any letter to anybody, children? Who writes letters in this age of technology? We can call or message them. This is what you are thinking now? Right. But dear students, though it is the age of technology, letters still have a major use and importance, especially formal letters. The art of letter writing is very essential. Imagine you need to attend your uncle's wedding in the native place. Won't you write an application to your teacher asking for leave? Yes, you will, and you should. That itself is a letter. Every person should know how to write a letter, a clear, readable letter, because it is very, very important in our daily life. So, today let us learn how to write formal letters. Letters are of two types, formal and informal. Informal letters are written to our friends or family members, but formal letters are written to people in some official position, maybe the principal or the teacher of a school, a manager of some bank, or maybe the municipal commissioner. Formal letters are very precise and clear. They should contain all the details pertaining to the matter being discussed. Polite, formal language should be used. Now let us see the format of the formal letters. The first step of the formal letter is writing sender's address. That is, writing your own address on the left hand side just after the margin. You must complete your address in 3 lines with commas in each line, and the 4th line is your city's pin code with a full stop. The address is followed by the date. There should be a line left between the sender's address and the date. After writing your address, leave a line and then write the date. The second step is the receiver's address. In the first line, the name or the post of the receiver should be mentioned. Imagine that you are writing the letter to your class teacher. Who is the receiver of the letter? Your class teacher. So you should write in the first line the class teacher, and in the next 2 lines you have to write her address, and the 4th line is the pin code of the city or the town. Now the next step is the subject. Subject should be written below the address of the receiver. The subject is the main topic of the letter written in brief. It need not be a sentence. For example, you are asking for leave. Then the subject should be written as request for leave. Remember children, in the subject, do not use ing form. It should not be written as requesting for leave, but request for leave. After writing the subject, leave a line and go to the next step, that is salutation. You have to address the receiver very politely as respected sir or respected madam. You can also write dear madam or dear sir. writing respected madam or sir, place a comma. The next step is very important, that is the body of the letter. In the first part of the body of the letter, you need to introduce yourself and write the purpose of writing the letter in a very polite formal language. Before going to the next step, don't forget to leave a line. The sixth step is called complimentary close or leave taking. Before taking leave, we must not forget to thank the receiver. So, there comes thanking you with the comma. End the letter with yours faithfully or sincerely. When you write yours, don't put apostrophe after R. There is no apostrophe in the word yours. Place a comma and write your name, that is the sender's name, at the last. This is the last part of the formal letter, writing the sender's name. Children, this is how the formal letter is written. Now, let us revise the format of the formal letter writing. Sender's address with the date, receiver's address, subject, salutation, body of the letter, leave taking, and sender's name at the end are the different steps of writing the formal letter. Every step should be written on the left hand side of the page next to the margin. Leave a line between each step. No ing form of the word in the subject. There is no apostrophe in the word yours. Sender's and receiver's address should have 3 commas and 1 full stop at the end. Children, we have learned how to write the formal letter. So come on children, let us draft a formal letter on the given topic. Assume that you are Akshat Sharma from 5th A. Write a letter to your class teacher requesting leave for 3 days. Okay, start writing children. Akshat is writing the letter. Oh, he has completed even. Let us read his letter. What is the first step? That is sender's address. So, he wrote his address in 3 lines with commas, and the 4th line he wrote the pin code of Mumbai, that is 400101. Leaving 1 line, he wrote the date 14 September, 2020. Now the second step is the receiver's address to the class teacher, Thakur Vidya Mandir High School, Kandivali is, Mumbai 400101, full stop. Now he came to the third step, that is subject. What is subject? That is the topic of the letter. So he wrote the subject as request for leave. It is not requesting children, it is request for leave. Leave a line, come to the next step. Respected madam, leave a line. He has introduced himself in the first para. I am Master Akshat Sharma from 5th A. I shall be going to Bangalore to attend my uncle's wedding. So, I shall not be able to attend the school from 16 September 2020 to 18 September 2020. Kindly excuse and grant me leave for these 3 days. I promise that I will make up whatever studies I missed and complete my homework. There he completed the body of the letter. He left a line thanking you, comma, he left one more line, yours sincerely, comma, and at last he wrote his name, Akshat Sharma, with full stop. So, here we completed the formal letter. See you soon, children. Thank you and take care.